And here we go again. Let's take a look if NaVi is able to clinch the knife round here. It's a 3v3 at the moment. Angel and Kucha versus Zeus now, and he got killed as well. So Virtus.Pro wins the knife round. There's 2 men remaining. And they decide to go. We have to wait until the commercial ends. And then we're about to go live with that match. So if NaVi wins this and the match versus NIP, they will go to the LAN finals. If Virtus.Pro wins this, it's all done for NaVi. So it's a all do or die situation for NaVi at the moment. And Virtus.Pro might be a little laid back about that, because I think everybody doubts that NaVi will win versus NIP, but you never know. And I actually gonna restart the game as well, cause I experience some frame drops from time to time. Not quite sure why, because it's everything said and done. So I just have to keep an eye on the frames no matter what. So, going through the lineups, it's NaVi with Starseries, Zeus, Markelov, Edward and Xenia. The old school lineup, they still remained. Virtus.Pro playing with Doja, Angel, Guardian, Fox and Kucha. Virtus.Pro just lost on Mirage versus NIP 16-6. And finally we are set to go with the first half. No, still not. I didn't pay attention, sorry, I was reading all the time. But the game restarts in just a few seconds. And we're live with the pistol round of the first half. NaVi versus Virtus.Pro in the SLTV Star Series number 6. This game decides if NaVi will be able to go to the LAN finals or not. Sorry for being for my voice being that rough at the moment. I screamed the whole weekend and I got a cold. That's why I might sound funny from time to time. I hope the frames are alright for you. I might need to restart the game after the pistol round, but here we go. Virtus.Pro straightforward into B. Edward collects 2 frags on them. 3v5 at the moment now. 1v5. Angel, the only one surviving that attempt, gets himself 2 frags, tries to get out of there again, and now gets blown up by the nade of Starseries, of Zeus, I'm sorry. Really fast pistol round by Virtus.Pro, almost seemed as if they didn't care really what happened with that. But it might be some kind of refreshing attempt to lose the round as fast as possible. Still NaVi holding tight on A long. They've got 3 players on the opposite side of these double doors. And they already killed 2 terrorists, so are very likely to win that round as well. Xenia makes it together with Zeus makes it a 1v5, I'm sorry, and Markelov finishes the round. Virtus.Pro not able to kill a single player of NaVi in this round. And Edward leading the way with 4 frags already for NaVi. Virtus.Pro maybe a little down by the loss versus NIP in the last match, but they now need to get the momentum going in this first gun round of the first half. Indeed, does too. Versus NaVi, and Doja is pushing forward into A long. He collects a frag onto Senior, immediately pushes back, anticipates the push for the refrag, but there's nobody coming just yet. The terrorist still set up for middle A split, maybe. They've got Edward in middle, who watches double doors, so they should go short. Zeus though took the position of Senior and got 2 kills onto Doja and Kucha. Now Fox goes down as well. Angel is killed by Edward as well, so Edward and Zeus shutting this round down. Looking really strong. Guardian is the only one that survived, and Edward and Zeus are trying to get into positions where they won't get killed by Guardian. Starseries though is in a position to get killed, but Edward quickly peeks around the corner and collects the frag onto Guardian. Well played by NaVi in this round. Sneaky play by Zeus, took the exact same position as Senior did, and Edward was simply in the right place at the right time, collected 2 kills in middle while they tried to rotate through short, and now Markelov with the easy frag onto Guardian. Zeus gets 1 onto Doja, and it's an obvious save round by Virtus.Pro. Fox is able to take down Starseries, but Markelov gets the refrag, and Kucha is the only one that survives at the moment. Against 4 CTs, he's just trying to get 1 kill maybe, but Senior is too quick on that trigger. Collects the 4th round for NaVi. Now Virtus.Pro on another gun round, and they really need to get in the game. The terrorist side is the more or less biased side on D does too, so they can't allow the CTs to sneak away with that lead, and they're trying to get their way into the game through a slow round, push, pick, and then commit. But as at the moment it's just stare, wait, and never commit. Everybody's piled up in middle. That nade did some damage there. 60 in fact, and Markelov got the first kill of the round onto Angel in middle. Senior sneaks through the smoke in A long. Amazing play by him. Got the easy frag versus Doja. And it's Guardian, Fox and Kucha versus the 5 of NaVi. Fox is making his way into short. Now guards Guardian, who tries to get the entry frag into A bomb site. Let's see if he's able to get any frags. No, he misses his first shot. He needs this one, but he didn't get the frag versus Markelov. In fact, Markelov picked him up and made it a 2v5 now. Edward coming in from the CT spawn, collecting himself 1 frag. And Zeus finishes it off. 5-0. Virtus.Pro really need to, well, I don't know, get the first frags in there. And please don't throw away the gun, the first pistol round anymore. Now Doja got a headache by that nade, but manages to get 1 kill at least. down to 13 HP though. His partner Kucha on A long picked up one as well, but Edward came back onto Angel. And if you consider that Doja has dropped that, it's more or less a 3v3 at the moment. Virtus.Pro still with 4 players, trying to get their attack going onto A. They have piled up in short, and let's take a look at the map. The CT is already prepared for that push. Markelov and Edward got their eyes pinned there. Starix may be able to get the quick rotate, the wrap around. Markelov with 2 big frags onto Fox and Kucher. Now Starix on the wraparound collects himself Doja, and it's only Guardian once again who's trying to battle Markelov in that CT spawn area, and he shuts him down to 14 HP, but he has to retreat. Obviously he knows that the rest of his teammates are dead and NaVi is pushing forward. He plants a bomb to get the money, kills Starix, but Edward is there and collects the frag. Markelov with 2 nice orb frags in that round completely shut down A and forced him back towards B. Simply nice positioning by NaVi in that 3 row over here. And Markelov must be feeling confident at the moment. With 7 and 0, he's holding up his team. And he opens this round as well, but now he finally got killed for the first time. It's a 4v4. Kucha quickly pushes forward into Sue. Starix is there from CT spawn, trying to spot him, but he failed to do so. Fox took him out. Senior though on A long trying to prepare for that wraparound, but he got killed as well, and Virtus.Pro really quickly took that round away from NaVi. Finally they got themselves on the scoreboard, 6-1 the scoreline at the moment, and they really need to step it up like they did in this round. Some nice fragging going on Virtus.Pro, but they still don't have more than 3 frags. This shows how well NaVi was prepared for the different attacks that Virtus.Pro threw at them at the especially first round with that pistol round. Really the B rush was demolished, and now Edward is demolishing them once again with 3 frags in middle. Guardian chimes in with 2, but Markelov makes him the only one to be alive for Virtus.Pro, and he once again needs to battle 3 remaining NaVi players. He decides to go back to terrorist spawn. And Senior is already there waiting. Markelov with his orb in middle. And Guardian might be able to sneak towards A if he hurries. Now they know he's coming. He flashes, Markelov flashes again. Whoa! That was close. So close. Markelov almost got him. And Guardian with 3 kills already. He's the guy that could clutch this if he's able to plant the bomb. He almost got the frag, but Zeus took him out with a headshot. Nice try by Guardian, but it wasn't quite enough. In the end, NaVi took the 7th round, making it a scoreline of 7-1. Now Edward with 13 frags already. Really nice by him. Numerous 2 and 3k rounds already, and now Virtus.Pro with another straightforward push into A long with their pistols, gets hosed down by Susan Senior. Now Edward gets 1, and no, he gets 2 of the cake as well. So another 2k round for Edward, even though it was just a save round. And now we running away with this 8-1 at the moment on the CT side. Virtus.Pro gets picked off by Markelov in middle. He got himself 2 already. Now they're slowly pushing into him, but Edward covers him. He's there for his teammate. Doja and Fox go down to his M4. As long as Edward is covering Markelov in middle, there's no way slipping through that doors. Ah, du willst bauen. Schade. But it was another echo round, so no harm, no fail for Virtus.Pro at the moment. They gave it away freely. But they don't want to do this. With the next round, because they bought AKs and they're fully equipped now on the 2-man push into a long, but Kucha takes out Doja with a team kill. Markelov kills him. It's a 3v4 already, and things go wrong for Virtus.Pro wherever they go. Unlucky by Kucha. He in fact made it a double frag for Markelov, who retreated into the A-bomb side platform. And the terrorist looks undecisive at the moment. They've got 4 players between them and the bomb, and they're all piled up on short again. They've got 2 CTs waiting on A spot, and Edward is in middle double doors. Guardian with the first frag onto Zeus opens the bomb site. Markelov is on the back there. He's taken out by Guardian as well, but he managed to kill Angel before. And Edward on the wraparound picks up Fox. Now it's a 1v2. Guardian with the orb. He instantly picked that up off of Markelov, gets flashed, but is able to collect Edward now on the second frag. Whoa! He just flicked around and killed Starix there. 4 kills for Guardian. Amazing play by him. He's basically the only one in Virtus.Pro that's capable of clutching these rounds. He already brought it down the round before, and this time he succeeded, and he's even hitting the leg shot against Starix. Beautiful play by Guardian. And now that might give Virtus.Pro something to believe in. Maybe they're going to be believers in just a few seconds if they manage to pick up at least 3. Basically they would need 8 at least, but that's not possible anymore, so they need all the remaining rounds. At least Senya and Starix down to low HP. Doja in fact kills Senya, and this looks good for Virtus.Pro. A 3v5 at the moment. Markelov though replies onto Kucha, and we saw the tides turn already for Virtus.Pro in one of the rounds before. Edward intelligently peeked Guardian there, took him out and made it a 3v2. Now Starix down to 25 HP still, but Edward with that hand grenade makes it a 2v2. Starix all the way back at the terrorist spawn, while Doja picked off Edward, and the bomb's too far gone. Starix decides to save. He might have supported Edward if he got 1 or 2 frags. Obviously if he got 2 frags they would have won the round, but if he had gotten 1 frag, Starix might have rushed into a long and supported him from there. But as he had only 25 HP, there was no point in pushing in, risking the gun, while Edward had some room to play. Even though he got taken out, it wasn't as easy as it would have been with Starix in that position. So now NaVi with a quick push into B. Tunnels. Angel picks the frag versus Zeus, but Edward is in the tunnels already, and that's a real pain in the back for Virtus.Pro. They need to pull out of there again, and somehow Edward cripples them. As you can see, he cut them off. They rotated towards A and middle, But Edward can always spot into B and obviously hear them if they wanted to go there. Doja wins the battle versus Sinja, but Edward almost took down two of them. Kucha survives with only 4 HP, but is able to take down Markelov, and it's a 1v4, even though Doja and Kucha are almost dead. The Starix with a chance to open himself the round takes down Kucha, but Doja is very far away. The terrorists are at the moment bringing the bomb towards the bomb spot, trying to plant it. Now Doja might be killed by Starix if he doesn't look out. The bomb's planted, he turns his back. Starix now on 7 HP versus Doja, and he decides to save the orb instead. Picks himself an 8 as well. At least he got himself some gadgets for the next round. And of course Markelov will be happy to have this orb in his hands in the next round. Edward with 22 frags already. Amazing play by him. Ah, but Starix goes down to Doja in the very last second of the round. Unlucky for him. Lost the orb and the grenade. Now has to buy up whatever he can. And he's stuck without nades at the moment. And Virtus.Pro clawing their way back into that game as far as they can at the moment. With a 9-4 scoreline already, they might get it to a 9-6 maximum. And they didn't go to be one single round except the first round when they... No, they went there 2 rounds, but only on 2 echoes. And they were easy to pick off. Now Markelov opens the round onto Angel. Only with a FAMAS, so Virtus.Pro is aware that NaVi is a little low on the money side. Su's on A spot, holding tight with his flash in the hand, trying to counter flash and wait for the teammates. Now Kucha sprays away into the smoke. He gets flash as well. Now has to pull back out. All the 4 terrorists coming through short. Fox dispatches one of the CTs, but Starix is able to reply. Now the battle is still on A spot. The senior from A long anticipates the long push, but Edward and Su's now getting them in between them. And finally the gunfight is over at A. Really, the frags went back and forth there. Virtus.Pro didn't manage to fully take the A bomb spot. The flashes were simply too good at the beginning, and Kucha couldn't get in. And NaVi hold tight for this last round of the half. Sinja and Starix with only FAMASes, Virtus.Pro with 2 Galils, and I'm not quite sure if Doja even has a gun. At the moment he's just holding his deagle in hand. And they go for another short push, playing that strategy very often. Zeus opens the round, but Markelov and Zeus 2 and 6 HP. It's basically a 3v4, and Kucha makes it a 4v4, considering Zeus 6 HP. It's too easy to kill him. Edward though with another frag. He already got himself 24, now gets another one. And Sinja and Starix combine onto Kucha and Fox, make it a round 4 Virtus.Pro. They only have to defuse the bomb. And Susie even managed to survive that round with 6 HP, while Edward got himself 25 frags in that first half, I'm sorry. While Guardian was only able to get 10. even though we saw this amazing clutch round by Guardian and his flick shot onto Starseries with the orb, really showing his great skill. So, well, this makes it even more interesting to watch NIP versus NaVi, because NaVi is very likely to win this match and he does too. They might kick out Virtus.Pro if they win versus NIP, and I'm not quite sure if NIP is evil. They might give NaVi that match to avoid meeting Virtus.Pro another time in the LAN finals. Then again, NIP probably doesn't care who advances to the final. They can beat anyone. They just showed us a few days ago on the DreamHack Summer, and they probably will show us this weekend as well in the raid call EMS finals as well. So we're going live with the second half, the pistol round commencing. Doja opening it up onto Starrex with a nice headshot into B tunnels. Virtus.Pro really need the pistol round. If they lose it, it's almost over for them. And the Angel goes down to Airport, who got himself at least one more frag now on 26. Doja got himself 2 already. Made it a 4v3 and Senior slowly pushing into A long. Markelov from short together with Zeus. And Echo 1 at back of spot and 1 in CT spawn. Zeus pushes relentlessly. Guardian replies back, makes it a 2v1 now. Kucha onto Senya and Guardian finishes the round onto Zeus, who was dead and lost on A platform, surrounded by 2 CTs who had him pinned down. Well played by Virtus.Pro. They didn't allow NaVi to take the edge, and they are now back on the SMG round, and NaVi has to save. This might give Virtus.Pro the chance to take it to 11-6 and maybe raises their heads. And the motivation though, Kucha and Doja with a nice opening. Doja already up the middle ramp. Oh, now takes down 1 with a pistol as well, and Kucha is there to support him. Doja magically survives that with 13 HP. A gunfight versus 3 players who were firing their Glocks at him. And sprayed them all down, collecting himself 3 frags. Now Virtus.Pro have to overcome the gun round of NaVi. And Edward is trying to do his best on this entry. I think he's a man to watch now. Starrex goes down to Angel and Kucher combined, who make it a 5v3 at the moment, and they get 1 frag by retreating as well. Now Kucher still in tunnels, picks off Markelov, and Edward is the last one alive. Virtus.Pro really quickly went into that round, got all the confidence together, went into B tunnels, and Kucher now finally goes down, but Angel and him really sliced through the NaVi lineup like a warm knife does through butter. But Edward is still alive and he's burning hot at the moment. Still, it's 50 seconds on the clock and he's pushed from behind as well. Didn't realize Doja was all the way into the terrorist spawn already and got shot in the back. So this little B tunnels push collected Virtus.Pro the round. And now it's only the Echo round standing between them and their 8th round. But NaVi on the terrorist side should be able to collect more than 4 rounds in one half. I won't talk too early. Starix already gets damaged down to 43 HP. Now goes down to Kucha, who collected himself 2 frags already. Guardian now in the middle of the things. Markelov collecting 1 kill. Zeus as well. It's a 3v1 though. Senior the last one in the spot. Guardian should be careful to push in there. He decides to knife him while he was planting the bomb. Cheeky play by Guardian. Collect himself $1,500, I think. And this might save the next few ops for him as well. NaVi 11, Virtus.Pro 8 rounds. And the gap is getting closer. Edward still leading the frags for NaVi with 27. While Virtus.Pro is finally picking up the pace with 15, 14 and 13 kills on Guardian, Kucha and Doja. And Fox now is allowed to pick up the orb. And instantly got himself the frag onto Starix. Guardian with an orb as well. So that's a very dangerous combination of Fox and Guardian. 2 really good orbs. Guardian probably the best in the game at the moment, I think. If you consider his overall gameplay as well, he's able to pick up the frags with the AK and the M4 as well. And we see NaVi slowly inching their way into the bomb site. Nobody's there, only Guardian in the window. He spots one but misses the shot. Proves me wrong in being the best at the moment, but still he's able to pick up Edward with 16 HP left. Now Senior got him covered and kills him. But Kucha on the retake takes on only 1. It's a 2v2 and NaVi has to collect the bomb. This gives Virtus.Pro the chance to push in unseen, but Zeus kills Fox, who was left alone in the corner with his orb. Now Doja pushes in, makes it a 1v1, and he collects the second frag as well on the push. He won that 2v1 in amazing fashion, and he gets the defuse as well. Virtus.Pro still in the game. NaVi has yet to pick up 1 round in the second half. And that really gave them a downfall, I think. The knife kill in the round before, and then it's the 2v1 versus Doja that they lost. You see it, Zeus is twitching around. He is not really calm in the middle. Fox with the orb still pushing into the middle, into short. And NaVi is unsure what they should do. At the moment they're just standing in the middle and simply spraying into the Virtus.Pro players that are hanging around the middle as well. Looks like NaVi is preparing their short push. They still didn't collect any kills in the middle, only put some 100 damage into Fox and Kucha. Obviously that's combined. Senior just checked for the backstab, there's nobody coming. And Markelov collects the frag onto Angel, who was actually backstabbing from a long. And that's exactly what NaVi wanted to do. Senior kills the Doja in the middle. Kucha is there, but he's only got 17 HP. Fox down to 23 as well. NaVi really played them out. They played with their confidence, with their patience, I should say. Guardian misses his shot onto Senior, who only had some 6 HP left, I think. But he needs 4 kills to clutch this round, as he did before. Edward in a nice position, Guardian didn't see that. And he collects the frag. Nice round by NaVi. Virtus.Pro tried to, of course they tried to corner them. But as Angel got killed, Doja went down as well, and this opened the round for NaVi. They just had to lay back and stay in middle, collect the frags, and that's all they had to do. Markelov goes down early on versus Guardian, loses this battle, and Virtus.Pro right back in the driving seat, even though they're on a forced buy. They have 3 FAMASes and they are on a 5v4. Now NaVi trying to go short once again. Guardian anticipates the middle push, but there's actually nobody there. Imagine a nade in that corner. Fox though is like a nade, gets the head out of Starseries through the box and now collects a second frag versus Senior. Angel supports him nicely with a frag onto Edward, and Zeus with 8 frags, 8 HP left versus 5 Virtus.Pro players. They easily collect a frag onto him and make it 12 to 10. Well done by Virtus.Pro. They jumped right back onto NaVi, and they really want to give us a close match here, even though they were 11-4 down on the first half. We see Edward on 29 frags and Guardian on 18. And NaVi have to save this round. They don't go for a pointless push, they try to make their way into one of the bomb sites and maybe get the bomb down. Guardian though takes down Markelov. Starseries with a nice headshot onto Guardian in the windows. On the same time Senior pushes in from tunnel, but he gets killed by Kucher. And this round is over. Starseries collected the frag onto Edward. NaVi tried to make it at least an expensive round, but it didn't quite work out that good. Virtus.Pro 11 rounds, they worked their way back up, only gave up 1 round in the second half. Now let's see if Markelov is able to collect himself a frag in middle. Actually he's not auto-directed, besides there's nothing interesting happening in the next few seconds if we watch Markelov. And that nade actually did some damage. Angel with the first frag. Now they storm into the bomb site. Fox is there on the spot as he was the round before. He sprays down. Markelov finally gets a frag. He had some trouble, but he has his third frag now. Edward on the A-long push got surprised by Doja. And this is a quick 12 to 12 scoreline now in favor of nobody. Virtus.Pro claw the way back, and NaVi must be raging now. Starseries only got 8 kills, and Guardian is slowly picking up the pace of Edward. We see the terrorists on that echo round. They need that time to talk. They just hang back, try to work something out. You see the position for the CT push, but they are at the moment holding tight. Nobody loses his temper like they did the round before when they lost their first round of the second half. They all decided to try and backstab, which didn't work, and that gave NaVi the round. Now everybody holds back and just relaxes, uses the last 40 seconds to maybe get a sneaky kill or 2, but the main time was used just to talk about the next buy round. Doja actually didn't fell asleep in A-long, now pushes back. He knows they know he's there, so he goes into the shadows, but he's picked off by Markelov, who is looking to secure that weapon. Both go for it, but Angel sprays Kuch and Marklov down. NaVi just trying to collect the frags. Edward showing us some pistol work on Angel, who couldn't get out of there. He collects himself in M4. Needs to reload, but gets killed by Fox from above with a pistol. Unlucky for Edward, he almost got out the maximum of that round. But in the end, NaVi did what they wanted to do. They talked it through. They going for that force buy. At least Edward didn't have that much money because he got killed after the timer went down. And NaVi is going for the B tunnels. They think Virtus.Pro is going for the push again, but actually nobody's there. Zeus is covering nice. Now gets smoked up. Gets some damage into Guardian, who was trying to switch up positions, but now he's smoked up completely and he has to go to B. While Fox is securing A long. NaVi is setting up for that B attack, and they might well run into 3 CTs. Angel is there in the middle. One on the left of Starix. Guardian is there. Kucha combines together with him. 3 frags already in favor of Virtus.Pro. Edward and Zeus versus 4 players of Virtus.Pro. Edward goes down. Zeus the last one standing. And Angel is able to pick him up as well for the 14th round of Virtus.Pro. And they really made an amazing comeback. From 11-4 down in the first half, they went 14-12 up. Only lost 1 round. And you see Virtus.Pro just completely overwhelming NaVi frag-wise. NaVi decides to go for the quick B push. Guardian is there again. And probably so is Kucher, who is his backup player inside B. Angel secures the middle. He's got backup as well. It's a 3v5 already and NaVi is not really able to move around anymore. Guardian is there. Everybody chimes in with 1 frag. Everybody supporting each other. And Guardian even shot through the smoke. Hit Starix? No, Starix was hit from somewhere else. But he's only got 18 HP left. And they've got 5 Virtus.Pro players who will surely collect their 15th round. And that will bring them to match point versus NaVi. And this will be the chance for Virtus.Pro to kick NaVi out of the SLTV Star Series number 6. NaVi would need to win this match and the match versus NIP to be able to go to the LAN finals. And it looks like they will lose this one. Edward collects himself an exit frag, but it's just, you know, to not let it look that worse. Doja pushes in after the time ran out and took out Edward. Sneaky play there. Rip him off his money. Virtus.Pro 15-12 in their favor. They clawed back 11 rounds and now they are on match point. NaVi only has force buy. Edward and Marklov without helmet. Edward without weapon. It's really gonna be a hard round for NaVi. They're trying to do their best, work their way into A long. They put Zeus over there into the pit. But Fox is there with his orb. He's got A long pinned down. Virtus.Pro with a strong setup. NaVi has yet to collect the opening frag. Zeus now revealed his position to Fox, who will instantly be scoping up into A long. And this. Doesn't allow Zeus to move anymore. Angel pushes forward, surprises Starix. Kucha on the crossfire onto Markelov. Edward is able to collect himself a weapon, but it's a 4v3 at the moment, and Fox got Zeus pinned down. Senior and Angel trade frags. Zeus and Edward come big with 2 frags, and Angel is suddenly alone. He's got Zeus and Edward with 49 HP and 18 HP. But he only got 24 himself, and NaVi is really turning that round around. Zeus and Edward combining together with 2 frags each. Wow, I thought they had lost it already, but Edward is proving me wrong again and again with his 34 frags against one of the best teams in CSGO at the moment. Virtus.Pro can buy out at least this round and next round, so it didn't hurt them too much, but obviously NaVi is now back in the game. They clutched this amazing round. They will be screaming even though it's an online game, but it's about the LAN finals, and Virtus.Pro on the match point 13-15. Edward in middle. Now spots Angel, takes him down quickly. First frag in favor of NaVi in this 29th round. Now Starix gets killed by Kucha, but Edward simply baited and got the headshot onto Kucha. Now it's a 3v4. They traded frags back and forth. Edward with 14 HP, smokes up middle. Let's see how the CTs rotate. They look kinda nervous. Guardian is there alone in B. He needs backup. He is calling for it. Doja is coming through the middle. He's behind that smoke and kills Edward with a nade. Lucky frag there. It's a 3v3, a 3v2 now. It's a 2v2 now. Guardian with the orb in middle. He's turning around, gets Senior as well. It's a 1v2 now. Zeus goes down to Fox. And Virtus.Pro secure the LAN finals versus NaVi. Edward with amazing 36 frags on NaVi's side, but that's not enough versus Virtus.Pro. 16-13 in favor of the Russian side. What a game, being 11-4 down entering the second half, and then you're able to collect a 16-13 a win. It's amazing for them, and they really deserve the LAN finals. Now they can maybe battle NIP for their second crown of the SLTV Stars.